Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It is also Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms out there. We have a Game 7 today between the Celtics and the Sixers. It's all going to come down to this. Should be a close game, even though it's a 6.5 point spread. I think the Sixers will keep it close and possibly even get the win. So, looking at some props today. Got 6 that I want to share. Let's get started. As always, if you enjoyed the videos, appreciate it if the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out links in the description. Prizepicks has a free square on Joel Embiid. Underdog Fantasy has a free square on James Harden. So if you haven't used one over there yet, use my code process to sign up, match your first deposit, and you can use a James Harden free square. Today, first prop that we are going with is I'm taking Embiid over 30.5 points. He's been scoring at a great clip since he's been back. 30, 34, 33, 26. Didn't touch the ball the last 4 minutes of that previous game. The Sixers only scored 13 points in the fourth quarter with 2 coming on that, with few seconds left. So basically 11 points, which the Celtics actually tried to stop them, which is just pretty sad. Embiid was frustrated after the game, not getting the ball down the stretch, and think the Sixers will make an effort to get Embiid the ball early and often. He's going to probably play well over 40 minutes today. Maybe 42, 43, because, Embiid really wants to get out of the second round and kind of put an end to that narrative. So I'm taking him over 30.5. PRA-wise, there's a few that look good here. First one is Malcolm Brogdon over 21.5. Just been so consistent for the Celtics. We saw last game they shook up the starting lineup, bringing Derek White, putting him on the bench and bringing in Robert Williams, and that made an impact right out of the gate. Sixers got off to a poor start. Robert Williams blocking some shots, getting some rebounds, some points. So don't expect the Celtics to do anything different today. Expect them to start Robert Williams again. He got 27 minutes, which is a pretty sizable jump from his 18 to 14 to 16 that he got the previous games. And you saw Malcolm Brogdon, his minutes didn't really take a hit. He's always been that guy that's been their sixth man, so he's played 30, 25, 35, 26, 24. If he's playing well, he's going to get the minutes. Derek White's the one that's probably going to take the biggest back seat. He went from playing in the 30s to only playing 19 last game. The third prop that I like is another PRA prop. This one, taking Robert Williams over 16.5. We saw him get 27 minutes last game. He made a big impact defensively, blocking shots, getting rebounds, scoring, getting some dunks, and should see hopefully similar minutes, 25 to 30. Today, going to be looking to make his presence felt on the defensive end, and he can give you some rebounds, some putback opportunities, possibly some dunks, alley-oops. So 16.5, I'm liking him a little better than Al Horford, who struggled mightily the last few games, scoring 2 points in his last 2 games combined. Just 1 basket last game. For our fourth prop, an assist, going with James Harden over 8.5 assists. So Sixers should get Embiid involved early often. It's probably going to be some pick and roll situations with Harden and Embiid. Should lead to some assists there for James Harden if it works out well. Celtics have struggled defending the pick and roll this series. So you've seen Harden have a couple double-digit assist games, couple games that he's just hit barely, but another guy that in a Game 7 will be playing as many minutes as he can handle. We saw the Lakers, they put LeBron and AD for the entire second half until they had a sub for garbage time last game. So I could see the Sixers, Doc Rivers, implement something like that. I expect a very short bench from the Sixers today. If Niang, Melton come in off the bench, they're struggling. Expect them to probably go right back to the starters. So Harden, over 8.5 assists with all the opportunities that he should get. And PRA, another one that I like is Jason Tatum. Now he's been very poor in terms of getting off to a good start. He can't buy a field goal in the first quarter. It seems he's struggling. So, today might be a day that he finally breaks out of that. It's pretty rare for a guy like Tatum to struggle that much that he has in the first quarter, in the first half of games. He's been able to make it up in the second half, but if he has at least a somewhat decent performance, he would be killing it the last few games with his props. He gives you a ton of rebounds, double-digit rebound opportunities, and double-digit rebound games for him a lot this series. His numbers at 9.5. He's at 10, 18, 10, 9 last game. Gives you assists as well. 5 and 6 is what you expect. So he's going to contribute in all categories, also play heavy minutes. And in front of the home crowd after getting some confidence back with the fourth quarter last game. Expect him to maybe ride that into today, at least a bit. Expect him and Embiid to kind of go back and forth. Expect big games from both of those guys. And then, just because I think it will be a close game, I'm doing a balanced 3-3. And the final piece that I like is Tyrese Maxey. Kind of finally figured it out. Celtics have had his number. First few games this series and in the regular season, he figured it out a bit. Sixers, Doc Rivers did shook some things up the last few games, which has helped Maxey, Maxey will sometimes bring the ball up the court. You see Harden play a little off ball, and it just makes Maxey more involved in the offense instead of just kind of having Harden operate the offense and Maxey just kind of looking for spot up threes or trying to drive to the basket, which the Celtics have done a good job of taking away. But if Maxey has the ball in his hands a little bit more, just give you more playmaking opportunities, more assist opportunities as well. And he's been rebounding pretty well this series. Embiid's rebounds, I think that might look... I don't want to take an under on Embiid, but under 11 might look decent. I'd rather just take the over points. But it's led to Maxey and Tobias and Harden getting good rebound opportunities. So I feel better about taking the overs on Maxey and Harden. And then I would look at Tobias and then Embiid for rebounds. But those are the 6 props I like today. Embiid over 30.5. Malcolm Brogdon over 21.5. Robert Williams over 16.5. Harden over 8.5 assists. Tatum and Maxey over their PRAs. So thank you for watching. Best of luck today, and I will catch you all next time.